Hi, welcome to A Punk with Toys. My name is Lawrence, and today we're going to take a look at the Gridiron Studios MPAC-46 Equalizer. And this is it here, right? And we're going to put it together. I'll show you how it goes together, everything that it comes with, and also what it doesn't come with that you're going to need if you want to put this on stuff. So, here's a quick look at it. And again, Gridiron is pushing out all kinds of stuff for the Vamp, Stinger, His Tank, their own modular tow accessories, their own like little mini vehicles. And you kind of got to watch when you order stuff because you might order the gun and you don't get everything with it. But we'll get into that in the review so you can see exactly what it is. Because like I said, I don't want people saying, hey, Punk, I ordered that, and guess what? I can't use it because it's missing some stuff that I didn't know to order. So I'll tell you exactly what you need to order, what you might not need to order if you already have something. So anyway, let's get into this. But before we do, if you like this type of content, you like this Gridiron stuff, take a second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, then hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I drop a Gridiron Studios video. Now let's get into this. All right, so I got the MPAC-46 out. And you can see the autocannon behind it. And quickly, the whole base is the same as what you're going to get here. So where the ammunition's going to go, where this opens up, the eye for it, the electronics, that is all the same, but the guns are different. So quickly, we'll take a look at everything that you're going to get with this. And right off the bat, we're going to get this. I believe this is a rocket. Now this does come off. And you have to twist it. You can kind of see how it goes on there. And they give you an extra one. So I'm not really sure. There is nothing in there. It looks like it's an optical sensor. Maybe it is, if somebody knows for sure. Because this is an optical sensor right here. But then it also kind of makes it look like it's some sort of rocket launcher. So, but you look at this detail, and it is absolutely wonderful. You can see all the little rivets through it. And whether or not it's based on real life, it looks really good. You got your optical sensor here. All right. It's going to move back and forth. All little detail right there. Again, these are 3D printed, so you get, again, detail like you're not going to get in a lot of plastic mold injected stuff. Just a little red dot that just kind of gives you, it gives you something. It gives you depth. You know, different colors, different shades of black. You can see the rivets here. Here's your ammo canister. Unfortunately, this does not come off, but it does open up. And you ask why it opens up, is because they give you this chain link of bullets. Now, this thing is pretty sweet. You can wrap it around. I actually have this wrapped around roadblock right now. All right. These are all individual ones. Individual bullets. So unlike the plastic ones that you get from other manufacturers and even the ones that he's printed, it fits in really nicely. All right. But you can use it for other things. You can make it so they're loading it up. And then the piece just goes right on. Does this thing come off? Oh, it actually does come off. I don't think I realized that on my first review, so. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I do so much stuff you tend to forget. Then we have the ammo belt, which is going to plug. It only plugs in one way. And it's on an angle here. And we're going to plug it in over here. And there is your belt feed. All right. Again, I think looks pretty cool there. And then you get the antenna. And we're going to pop this right on here. You kind of see how it looks. And it's going to hold on because it does have a little piece over on that side. So then it just pops right into place. And the antennas are a little pliable. They will break if you put too much stress on them. But here you can look at the weathering. You got this tube that's going to move back and forth. Just a regular tube. I don't believe it's 3D printed. All right, and it does move up and down. All right, there you have your Gridiron logo, and you just get a little bit of weathering that, again, it just adds depth to photography and just in general when you're looking at it. All right, so when you order this, from what I can see, is it comes like this. All right, so without this piece here, without this piece and this piece down here, you cannot put it on your Stinger. All right, you can't put it on the Stinger or the Vamp. Without this piece, can't put it on this big bad boy. All right, which means before you order, make sure you have everything. Now, it's good in some ways because it's keeping the price down by all you have to order this if you have all of this. But it needs to be stated clear that, hey, without these pieces, it's not going to work. All right, so we're just going to pop this on. And then we throw it on our Stinger. Then we can take a look and see exactly how it comes off looking. And again, looks really good. All right. It is, it's loose, so it rotates nice and smoothly. There's nothing that's causing it to stick around. Again, gun can move up all the way, shooting almost straight up. All right, now, it makes me think that this maybe is an optical sensor that's actually picking whatever's in the sky. It can shoot downward. Now, technically, it could shoot. Well, it actually would miss the engine. It might just blast up there. But again, this is not something that comes with Hasbro. So you have a 360-degree rotation there. And again, it is a nice looking cannon for sure. But let's see how it actually fits on our HISS tank. So the HISS tank, again, you do need this. And I bought this not for my HISS tank. I bought this not for my HISS tank. But because it gives you the base, and I don't have to worry about it coming off. All right, so if you remember the HISS tank here, let's see if I can get this in place. If I remember exactly. So we're going to pop off the turret, which again, I don't take this off very often, so bear with me. Just snap into place like that. All right. Then what you're going to have is this piece. No, you don't have this piece. My bad. You don't take the turret off. You take all of this off. And this piece comes off. Now, technically, I believe you're supposed to spin this around. You can kind of have it any way you want. This pops down here. So now you're covering the hole there. Then you're just going to remove this and then spin it on here. And actually, this will stop where it needs to go. And then you're still going to use the turret to move it wherever you want it to fire at. And again, it can shoot up and down. Now, again, for me, when you look at this big hulking thing, it needs more than just a gun like this. It needs something what comes with the HISS tank. But not everyone feels the same way. So if you like having this machine gun, you say, hey, I got the rockets. That's perfectly fine. I got the chin gun up here. Awesome. You can do what you want. For me, I think it looks better on the Stinger or the Vamp, but it gives you options. But the thing that you need to make sure of is that when you order this, all right, if you're ordering for the HISS tank, you need to make sure you have this piece, all right, and this piece. This piece here does come with the post And you're going to need this to use on your Stinger or your Vamp. And again, it just pops out. But if you do have some of the other accessories and you don't need this, then you don't have to worry about ordering that. But just be careful. I don't want people ordering it and then being upset because they watched my review and I didn't bother to say anything because, well, that would just be wrong on me. So there you go. That is your MPAC-46. Your nice little review. There you go. All right, so there you go. That is the Gridiron Studios MPAC-46. I do think it looks good. I actually really do like it on the Stinger now that I'm looking at it. Probably because it's a shorter cannon than the autocannon, but I really like the autocannon. So it's hard to say. They've given you so many options that I think it's actually really cool. You can really customize. And because the Vamp is so accessible, there's, you know, people can just buy so many of these and maybe they'll go on clearance. And yes, this thing is not fully kitted out, but it is kitted out. You can watch my other review, which I will drop a link to it. But anyway, here you go. If you want to get it, go get it. Accessorize your stuff, customize your stuff, have fun with your toys. Or hell, you know what? Leave your Stinger the same. Or stay with your Vamp and don't buy the Stinger. Do whatever makes you happy. But I will drop a link to the Stinger on Amazon if you are interested in getting this so you can accessorize it any way you want. But I'm going to get out of here. You're here. You're on social media, right? Take a second on Instagram. A Punk with Toys. Give me a follow. I'd appreciate it. We have a Facebook group page, Punks with Toys, because once you join, you're a punk with toys. Last but not least, you stayed this long, take a second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then hit that bell notification so you're notified anytime I drop some sort of gridiron. Hell, maybe it's G.I. Joe. I do a lot of stuff. I have no life. Literally, I have no life at all. But I'm going to get out of here. Don't go anywhere. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to drop the link to this, all of this stuff right there, and down here will be the Gridiron playlist of everything that I reviewed. Take care.